it's quite crazy to think that just 353 days ago, I started this YouTube channel, and back in the day when it was Aeterno 2, we started with a Forza Motorsport 4 video around the Indianapolis circuit, and it was not a great video, I'm not going to lie, but here we are, under a year later, and I'm sitting here with 1,000 subscribers. It means so much to me, and thanks to every single person who has clicked that subscribe button. It really does make me feel genuinely happy when I see that subscriber count is raised. It really is fantastic. And like I say, I just want to thank every single one of you guys. And to celebrate this, I'm going to be doing a Q&A session in a week or so's time. So if you've got any questions whatsoever, then make sure you leave them down in the comments section. You can also ask me on Twitter. I'm going to be taking them from both Twitter and YouTube comments. And I'm also going to be doing a setup video. Now, a little bit longer than 353 days. It is exactly 543 days from today, which is the 4th of September. This will be going up on the 5th of September. But 543 days ago was my first ever commentary that I did on YouTube. I'm going to be showing you it at the end, so make sure you stick around for that. It'll really give you an idea of how much I've grown as both a player of the F1 games and most definitely as a commentator. So that's a little something to look forward to. And yeah, in the last 543 days, I've made a lot of videos, some on my old channel, which I'll get onto later about that. And yeah, 353 days of Aeterno UK. And, it really has added an extra element to my life. And it sounds crazy to say it like that, but it genuinely has. And, to see guys who ask me things on Twitter, I'll always try to respond, and I'll respond to, I'll respond to 99% of the stuff. So, some of the stuff I won't see, which is a shame, I guess. But, I'll try and respond to as much as I can on Twitter. And, seeing comments as well. Every single one of you, I genuinely do pay attention to what you put. And, people sometimes think, oh, he's just ignoring me. But I do really look at every single comment. And if you ever ask me a question in the comment section, then I'll always try to reply to it. So just bear that one in mind. And, So, it's just something that I'd never thought would happen before, and I just want to say a few thank yous. So the main thank you really is to Tom from Aeterno, the old Aeterno channel. And, that was a channel that he asked me to be a part of. He started this channel called Official Aeterno. I'll leave a link down in the description, actually. And, me and a few friends, he asked to do YouTube with him, and I said, I'll give it a go. Why not? So bought a cheap PVR and thought, I'll give it a go. If I don't like it, then I don't like it. I can just pack it in. But I started to enjoy making the occasional video. Nothing really too serious. And, eventually in about September time, I really wasn't getting through on the channel. Tom was getting a lot more views. We got to about 1,200 subscribers. He was very, very successful with his videos. I wasn't as successful with mine. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to move to a dedicated racing channel. And, Aeterno 2 at the time was born. Within a couple of months, I decided that Aeterno 2 wasn't the best name going forward, so changed it to Aeterno UK, and here we are today with 1,000 subscribers, and boy, has it been great. I started the year 2014 with 299 subscribers, actually, so it's been fantastic, and Tom got me into YouTube, so I'd want to say a huge thanks to him. He's done so much for me in the past, gave me a capture card that he wasn't using, and just things like that really made me the person who I am on YouTube today. I also want to thank people like Tiamat Mardik and Harrison 101 and Beaver and Chipmunk for doing collaborations with me. Harrison invited me on one of his streams, and Tiamat Mardik and Beaver and Chipmunk doing videos with me in the past. Coincidentally, Tiamat Mardik will be doing another video with me tomorrow, and really can't wait for that. And, the people who came on the talk show, Ryan Foley, Ryan Littlemore, Mike from MP Racing, and the people who really wanted to come on, yeah, you really do mean everything to me, and just the people who comment on every single video, and if you've liked a video of mine, commented, or even just viewed it, you really do mean everything to me, and yeah, it's just fantastic. I still can't quite believe it myself. The growth since March has just been insane ever since that F1 Ultimate career started, which, I thought I'd blend. Oh god, I've just knocked my ruler over there, which is a little bit stupid of me. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, I thought I'd just make this into a little bit of a channel update video as well. So that's sort of the thank yous out the way, and the thank yous, and I can't believe that I'm at 1,000 bit out of the way. And now this is the series channel update, which won't be very serious at all. So yeah, the F1 Ultimate career, it's got such amazing feedback since March, and that's been the main contributor to my channel growing. And yeah, of course it'll be continuing when F1 2010 concludes. I'll be starting F1 2011 straight after. I've already recorded a few episodes actually. It'll overlap into F1 2014 most certainly. I just haven't got the time anymore to be pumping out a lot of videos. I'll probably be doing at least 2 a week, so you shouldn't be worrying too much about that. But F1 2011 will be starting within the next week, I hope. And yeah, like I say, that's been the main contributor to my channel growing. Back in March, it's quite scary that I can remember this, but the week before I made the F1 Ultimate Career, series announcement, I was genuinely thinking about stopping doing YouTube. I was on 335 subscribers. That's quite scary that I remember that. But I did not gain any for about a week or 2 weeks. And I thought, you know what? People aren't commenting. People aren't subscribing. People don't really want me on YouTube. And, I just felt a bit unloved and like, well, all my efforts going nowhere. But, I picked up F1 2011 from Game, came up with this series idea of the F1 Ultimate Career, and people seemed to like it. People seemed to realise that I was a half-decent commentator, which some people somehow find me funny, which still baffles me today. But yeah, you guys seem to like me. So, I thought, well, why not? I'll just continue, see how it goes, and bang, here we are, 1,000, and I can't stop now, and I won't stop now because I'm loving it. Snailed It will also be continuing. That is one of the series that I enjoy the most, especially the editing side, and definitely the commentating of it. Really does show a different side to my personality, which is superb. The F1 2014 community career will be coming, obviously, when F1 2014 comes out. I'll explain a little bit more about that closer to the time. I'll be doing some hot laps, and also a fantastic project that I've got coming up. Someone called James from 4-Bit Gaming has kindly, it's amazing what he's offered to me to make me a new website for the channel, and it will have like a social media site basically on there, to advertise leagues. And I'm going to be bringing an F1 2014 league, in fact many F1 2014 leagues for different abilities of people who have different time commitments, and whatever you want. Whatever you want out of F1 2014, I'm going to be doing. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Like I say, a huge thanks to James for everything that he's going to be doing, and his team at 4-Bit Gaming. Hopefully that should be up in the next month or 2. It's a pretty big project for those guys, but I really can't wait when it's up. And all I've really got left to say is another thank you. I'm going to try and push to 2,000 by the end of the year. 1,000 was my ultimate goal for the end of this year, so really I've achieved that already, and anything else is really a bonus. Every single subscriber is a bonus from now on. But I'm going to try and get to 2K by the end of the year, maybe even 3,000 if I'm really, really lucky. But, I don't want to look too far ahead. And then after that, who knows, might even get to 5 or 10K. 10K is my next big goal. 1K was my first big goal. I'm going to be taking small steps, but my ultimate goal is to get to 5 figures on YouTube. And who knows, I might even get there in the next couple of years. So, you guys should be sticking around because I'm not going to be going anywhere. Like I say, you should expect a couple of videos a week due to starting college again. Or, well, starting college, starting back in education again, I guess you could say. Starting A-levels, pretty tough A-levels, so yeah, might not have a lot of time, but I'm going to be trying as hard as I can to bring you guys some content. If you're wondering what subjects I'm doing maths, physics, German and geography. I put a lot of effort into my GCSEs, and that seemed to pay off. I couldn't bring you many videos, but like I say, it paid off in the end. So all I've got left to say is thank you so much for watching, and I'm just going to wrap this one up. If you haven't already submitted a Q&A question, do that at the end of the video. And yeah, all I've got left to say is thanks so much for watching, and stick around for this very exclusive piece of however many days ago I did it. What was it, 543 days ago? My first ever commentary on YouTube. Enjoy it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
So then, this is a lap around Melbourne as we go into the final corner, preparing for the new lap into 4th gear. DRS open, a little wobble, but Kerr's now being used on the race to the line. Across the line, a new lap, 7th gear, 196 miles an hour before the braking point, just about at the 100 metre board. Hug the inside, DRS open, Kerr's being used, and now on the run up to turn 2. Under the DHL boards, and at the 100 metre board, you brake once more, onto the inside. DRS open for a little while before you brake again, hug the inside again. And now, no braking on this corner. Underneath the Pirelli signs this time, at the 100 metre board again, a little chicane here, DRS open, more Kerr's used. Shut the DRS just as you're going around the corner to balance the car up, and then open it again. 100 metre board, another chicane onto the inside, down into 3rd gear. And then more Kerr's and DRS now open, as it's on the run down to the little left and right corner. 190 miles an hour about as you go through this tricky little complex. And now DRS open, Kerr's a little bit used on the exit. Now into this tricky right-hander 90-degree corner. Use all the track that you've got under the UBS sign, and at the safety car marker, that's where you brake on that corner. DRS open once more, second to last corner. 60 miles an hour you're getting down to there, and on the exit of the final corner, that's when you use the last bit of your Kerr's and your DRS. And there we are, about to go across the line in Melbourne.